Have you ever looked at a piece of art hanging on a wall and thought, wow, what time it must have taken that person to create such a beautiful masterpiece? Well, many of us have, in museums and even in our own homes. Today, I'm here to tell you why tattooing is a form of art. Getting tattoos is a living practice, an art that is a way of life. The patterns embrace the person and can even help identify the person. In the Pacific, that means working with a well-defined motif that proclaims the person's genealogy and connection to the land and its guardians. Outside the Pacific, that often means a highly individualized creation of patterns and meaning, and in both cases, the designs offer a way to make meaning and indicate belonging. Over the years, tattoos have crossed many realms, starting in 3200 BC with the world's oldest mummy having tattoos of about 60 lines and crosses on his lower spine, right knee, and ankle joints. And in 1846, when Martin Hildebrand opened the first tattoo shop in New York City, where he was known for tattooing high society ladies. Also, tattoos reached into the land of Barbie when Mattel released Butterfly Art Barbie in 1999, a doll with washable body art. Although there is some pain involved with getting a tattoo, many who get them say that the pain is worth it. The process of tattooing includes an artist creating a tattoo by injecting ink into a person's skin. To do this, they use an electrically powered tattoo machine that resembles and sounds like a dental drill. The tattoo machine, however, has remained relatively unchanged since its invention by Samuel O'Reilly in the late 1800s. That's a long time for a machine to be working that well. Modern-day tattoo machines have several basic components, including a sterile needle, a tube system which draws the ink through the machine, an electric motor, and a foot pedal, sort of like a sewing machine. When you look at a person's tattoo, you see the ink through the epidermis, or the outer layer of skin, but actually the ink is injected into the dermis, the second layer of skin, because it holds the ink better. However, there can be some fading, and not every ink color takes to every skin tone. Tattoos have been around forever, and the designs express pride, strength, and beauty. Many people get tattoos for different reasons. In the Pacific, like I said, it's a cultural tradition, sort of like wearing your family tree on your body. In the U.S., many people get tattoos to honor those who have passed away. One prime example of that are military people getting tattoos to honor their fallen comrades. Tattoos are a permanent form of self-expression. Each person who decides to get one does that for a very personal reason. They decide to display the body art how they wish. Tattoos are a form of beauty and self-expression. They are works of art, living works of art. Not too long ago, Americans associated tattoos with sailors, bikers, and sideshow artists. But tattoos have become more popular in recent years, and the people who get them are as diverse as the styles and designs they choose. Tattooing is a living form of art, and even though some have a large distaste for the art form, there is still no denying the beauty, time, and craftsmanship that goes into tattooing. If you decide that you would like to get a tattoo, I suggest that you take time and think about what you would like to do, because it is a permanent form of art on your body, and the process of getting a tattoo removed can be more painful than getting the actual tattoo. Whether you decide to honor someone or to get something that has an inspirational meaning to you, it's your choice. And do it with pride. Choose a tattoo artist that you feel comfortable with and don't make any rash decisions. Remember, tattooing is a form of art, and when you get a tattoo, you're displaying the most personal, private form of art on your body.